It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders on Sunday night primetime.
It's showtime, baby.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Alongside my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and this is a matchup, Brock, that we may see many, many times in the future of this league. A couple of rookie starters leading their offenses at quarterback.
And that really does make it a measuring stick game for both of them, Kate. Rookie quarterbacks in the draft, they're always linked to each other from the moment they're tabbed the starters in their first season. And then when you get to look across and you get to play one, you know that both of them want to be the one who leads their guys to a win, because that's a victory that'll be talked about, well, for the rest of their rookie season and beyond.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
And his first pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Daniels on first down. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Daniels to the air. Finds his target, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Daniels throwing on third. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft, the lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Running left is Robinson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Koo able to put it through. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. An option give to Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Another carry for Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. D. Alford getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has a man, it's Ertz. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they take him down right along the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play fake here, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Robinson. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the shotgun, Penix completes. It's Bijan Robinson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Penix on 3rd down. Pitts brings it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Penix here from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons break the tie here in the 1st. Drake London with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington are ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers were also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To throw, Daniels. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Schrader's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On second down, Robinson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix working from the gun. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Second and 3 now. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. They motion the tight end over. That one's complete to London. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Second down now, 7 to go. Now the give for Bijan. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Into the hands of Pitts. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
From the 18 on second down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. Penix. From the pocket, looking for a target. Looking for the back that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Koo able to put it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
They've got first down from the 31. They go play action. Here's Penix. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff now to Robinson. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Penix on first down. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. He's got it! Touchdown, Atlanta! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Avery Williams returning this for the Falcons. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. This is Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
That's brought in by Mooney. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Penix now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Trying again, following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it'll be third and goal.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Penix facing a third and long. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On target to his man, Zacchaeus. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. D. Alford getting there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders facing a deficit near the break. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, Penix. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Got a man, it's London. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Here's Penix to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And again, it's Penix. He's got it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Here's Daniels. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Now Daniels to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Daniels to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Schrader's kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. In the first half, it was the rookie number 8 overall pick, Michael Penix, who had it working out there. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, They didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
On first down, here's Daniels. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Play fake here, Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a man right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On the give, here's Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Daniels on first down. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. A run here with Robinson. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. He brings it in. And that's a Washington touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. Returns looking good so far. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. A handoff for Robinson running right. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and long.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that brings up 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Daniels from the pistol. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, Daniels finds his target, Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A give left side, here's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Commanders can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game up. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
doesn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
On second down, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Penix. Buys time, rolling run. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing a southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Another carry for Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throw complete to Sinnott. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Again, Daniels to the air. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On first down, here's Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives them first and goal.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Here's Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Daniels, third and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes fourth and goal. Back to throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Tight end gets it running forward. This is ahead for about 5. Play made by Deron Payne. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Hey, you get that ball in your belly, baby. You got almost no time to process what the line's going to do. You better make your decision and hit it downhill. Excellent vision to find the opening and get things started well here on first down.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Pitts brings it in. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. A tight end in motion now. Has him on the quick hitter. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Play action. Here's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Penix to throw. That one's complete to London. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. From the red zone now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Robinson up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Here's an option play right side. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D-tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. To the air with Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff now to Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Daniels on 1st down. He goes back to him yet again, complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Penix here from the gun. Got a man, it's London. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A toss now to Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Third down, it's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Penix escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now we're on with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying with Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Here's Penix. Throw reeled in by London. And they bring him down around the 34.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders down by only 3. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Quickly out to the right, complete. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd and short.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Looking to throw it. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. To throw. He's on the move. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So they call a timeout. That is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Has a man, it's Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right in the plan. Listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Punting unit out now. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run it with Bijan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenged, and we want to see just how high people will take it in the
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
So out now comes the punter. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Their offense running back out now. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here.
Love that.
It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake here, Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. 30! The 10! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch who really makes the magic happen.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.